All right, today we got something very special for you guys. This right here is a 1958 Mack B-21 fire truck, and it is incredible. This thing's been sitting here for 30 years. Was ran and drove, parked here, and hasn't been touched since. Now look at this thing. Yeah. Dirty cobwebs. And today, we're gonna see if we can get it to start. Surprisingly, the tires are still holding air. They're a bit sunken in the ground, but you know, it's full of stuff all on the back. Man, very, very cool. So, under the hood, it's got this massive HallScott 1091. It's 1,091 cubic inches, straight six, gasoline powered. Very cool. Let's get some of this out of the way. Yeah, and you know, it looks pretty good in here too. Still painted, obviously dirty. I don't know if it's gonna be that difficult. Yeah. Let's see. Well, oil's still black. There's no water in it. That's a really good sign. Okay, so first things first, we gotta get a battery in it. Make sure that it turns over. And then we're gonna put some air in it because it does have air brakes. And we need to make sure the brakes release, because if they don't, that's gonna be a nightmare. But I think it's looking good so far. So we'll get a battery put in it, and then we'll go ahead and fill it up with air. And we'll see if it turns over and rolls.
Let's see which one fits. Well, that fits positive.
Oh,
Something's on.
something starts sparking. It sounded like it came from under the hood. That switched off. No lights pulled out.
Doesn't look like that. I got a switch here. Don't know if it's on or off. Turn signal is on.
Oh, that could be it.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Holy crap.
I didn't like the turn signal, so.
You want to stand up front?
Yep.
Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Nothing.
Let me check these connections. I'm not getting the amperage here. Let's try that.
Okay. Nope. It's not spinning. That's just, it didn't engage.
Starter's not engaging.
Starter's not. Okay. Interesting.
Starter's not engaging. Bump it a couple more times.
Yeah, give it a couple bumps. All right. Hold up there.
Sounds like it's moving. Not hitting nothing.
It's spinning. It smoked a little bit too. Got a little puff of smoke out of there. Some heat. Okay. Okay, well, starter didn't want to engage, but that's okay. We're still gonna go ahead. We got this fitting on there because it had an old school fitting. So we're gonna go ahead and fill it up with some air and still see if it rolls and hope that the brakes release. Hold on. All right, go for it. Oh, okay, opening the valve. Well, I hear air going into it.
Listen for leaks.
Go ahead and give it a walk around. No leaks there. I don't hear any leaks around here. I hear no leaks around here. Let's see what the air pressure looks like.
Turn the valve off.
Oh, that filled up real quick. 120.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. I hear something. I hear some kind of. I hear a leak coming from up here now. Front left. It's probably one of these. Oh, it's this right here.
What is it?
The.
Oh, the shutters?
Yeah, it's just a small little leak. Okay, so that leaks a little bit. That's no big deal. That's a small leak. All right. So we got air pressure. Parking brake. Oh, the parking brake's already pushed in.
Huh?
The parking brake's pushed in already.
Oh, pull out for park, I thought.
Yeah, pull out for park. Oh, park push actually. Pull out to drive. Oh, okay. Let's pull this out. Oh, let's hold it. Let it fill up a little bit. Okay.
Stayed?
Stayed. It's out.
Oh,
Let's see if we hear any air. That thing's still leaking just a little bit, but other than that, there's
90 psi.
90 psi. Okay.
You want me to top it off?
Yeah.
You want to try the brakes a couple of times?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and push the brakes.
Oh, you're on park, right?
No, it's not park.
Oh. I hear movement.
It's holding. You hear any leaks on that side?
No.
Okay.
Nope. No,
It's holding good
over
pressure.
Here. We're still at 90 psi.
Clutch release
Yeah.
to the floor and no leaks.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Wow. Gauge, pull.
They stay?
Yeah, everything stayed.
Good.
Didn't really use that much air pressure either. That was 10 psi. I'm good. What do you think?
Doesn't look bad.
Maybe a little low.
Keep going.
Yeah. "30 years of sitting, still holding air though." Okay, so get away from this air compressor. So the starter did not engage, so we don't know if it turned over or not. Oil looked good though, and we got air. So next step, I think we're gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of a tug with our truck over there, make sure the brakes will release, and then I think we're just gonna tow it home, because luckily for us, we are right across the street from where these were. Stumbled upon them, and you know, pretty convenient. So hopefully it rolls and we can get it home, and then we could dig into what's wrong with that starter and see if it turns over. Okay, you're tight. Ooh, I didn't get much of anything on that one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she rolled. Yep. Okay. It's a good sign. Okay, so brakes are released. Nothing seemed to be hanging up, at least on this side. I didn't check this back one over here, but judging by how far we were able to get it to rock, I think it's looking good. All right, so yeah, ready. The other truck didn't have enough traction. This thing's got four-wheel drive, low range, so we're gonna see if we can't get a little something out of this one. Old Betsy here.
There we go.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's heavy. Well, you got to roll up out of the hole though.
Well, she moved.
She rolled up out of the hole and then about as far as we dug basically, and then now it's to get it up over those little humps.
That's all right.
But she moved.
She moved.
The brakes are not locked up. That's good. It's real good. All right. Gonna need to clean up a little bit of this interior. Steering wheel's pretty nasty. And you can't see nothing out of the windows or the mirrors, so if we want to tow it home, we got to get a little bit of this. And I don't want to sit in this. That's gross. So, a little simple green, a couple napkins. Well, not my best cleaning job, but it's freezing cold out and I can't feel my fingers, so this is about as good as it's gonna get for right now. At least I can see out of the windows, the mirror, so when we tow it home, I don't hit nothing. All right, so the other two trucks weren't able to pull it, so today we busted out a little bit bigger truck, diesel, four-wheel drive, and if this doesn't get it out, we might be in a little bit of trouble, but it should. It really should. So getting this hooked up, and we're gonna get her home today. Ooh.
It wants to.
It wants to. Oh boy.
Yeah. Roll it back. Back up a little bit. Wet. There you go. Just a little bit of slack, so.
Oh, that was almost it.
Try that again.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay.
I'm telling you, if we could just come along it back a little bit.
You want to try that first?
I think so, because it's really, so it's sunk down right into, and you can see the tires are just sunk in this hole right here. And I think that right there is exactly why we can't get it to go anywhere. So it's pretty flat back there, and if we come along it right to this tree and then give her a good run, I think we can get it. It's moving pretty easy.
Yeah, it is. But we're going downhill, so theoretically. That definitely answers the question of friction on these wheels and drums and stuff. I think you're pretty good there, Nick.
All right, Maxwell. We give her some juice, nice and slow. All right, go for it. Oh yeah. Oh. All right, brake. Brakes work.
Brakes work.
Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice big hole right there that was sitting in.
Yeah.
Oh man. This side's pretty deep too.
That right front tire is a little deep also.
Yep. All right. So we got it out. It's out of the holes. It is leaking something. Huh. That doesn't look good. It's gross. I hope it's just gross water, but it looks colored, so I'm not sure. Hey,
Huh?
they're leaking something, and it's kind of colored.
Coolant. It's green.
Oh, it's probably coolant.
The coolant.
It's green.
Hmm.
Color code, it's green.
I didn't think it was supposed to have coolant in it, but got the airline connected back up. Make sure the brakes are full of air, so when we tow it down the road, we can stop a couple times. And hopefully that we're not leaking too much coolant.
Alright, nice and easy peasy.
All right, brakes released, clutch in, it's in gear. All right, clutch works. You're pulling me. Okay, I'm gonna let off the clutch.
Yep.
It turned. Yeah, it's turning. And it slows me down a little bit, but not too much, so that's pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, nice and
It
easy.
should be good until we get to the bottom of this road, so.
Yeah.
Well, looking good this way. Go ahead, we're rolling.
Yep. I lost a piece of wood. That's all good.
You're all good, just a small chunk. You doing okay back there?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Just keeping it right at that RPM.
Oh, she's bouncy.
Yeah, it kind of looks like you got a flat spot on a tire up here.
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely do. Did it turn over easy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was letting out the clutch as I was coming down the hill. It was rolling really good down the hill. So I was using it to slow me down a little bit and it would turn over nice and easy. I mean, I was in fourth
or third?
fourth gear.
Yeah. Alright. I want to be careful before we disconnect that fuel line.
Oh yeah. Well,
Considering it was completely empty, I'm sure we're probably okay. How much pressure you got?
70.
Alright. Use third gear to slow you down around this corner.
Easier said than done. I can't get it into gear now.
Gotta double clutch it.
Double clutch it, dude.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually stop right in front of before my driveway, like you stop right at the garbage cans.
Okay, stop.
Pretty much got it home. Gotta use old beast and push it right back up into place. And we're good.
He's home.
Just like that. Oh man. That was fun. All right, so we do have it back. It is filthy and it's dirty and she needs a wash. So we're gonna go ahead and pressure wash it up real quick. Get some of this grime off. It is nasty. 30 years. 30 freshly pressure washed, much cleaner. You know, paint came off in a couple areas, no big deal. I think this side actually looks a little better. Right here, look at this. That cleaned up real nice. Real nice. Oh, mess. And I'm soaking wet. Yeah. Okay, so it's freshly pressure washed. But before we get into more of the mechanical side of it, see if it turns over, see what the deal with the starter is, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bit of background information on this truck. So this is a 1958 Mack B-21 fire truck. Now the interesting thing about the B-21 is it's not your typical B-series Mack, and that is because right up here it has this large extension on the grill. Okay, it sticks out about 11 inches, and also is extended right here. Now the reason for that is because it has this giant HallScott engine in it. This is a HallScott 1091 straight six gasoline powered. That means it has 1,091 cubic inches. It's absolutely incredible. And they had to extend the hood to fit this engine. Now the Mack B-21 series is actually very rare, and that is because they only made 9 of them. There's only 9 B-21s, so there's only 9 that have both the extended grille and the extended cowl right here. Now I know that from my research, I've seen that there are trucks that have this and trucks that have this, but not really many trucks that have both, and there's about 9 of them. So this fire truck specifically is actually just one of 6. So 6 of these trucks were made in the B-21 series and a full cab. Now we've looked up and found out that there is 2 other B-21s that are open cab, and then there's also one other B-21 series that is a pretty cool sedan. I'll throw a picture up right here. And the thing about those other B-21s is they actually don't have the 1091 HallScott. They got a different 400 series HallScott engine, which is, I think, the 935. Yeah, the 935 HallScott engine, just a little bit smaller. But this right here specifically is one of 6. Now, all 6 of these model of Mack fire trucks went to the Seattle Fire Department, and that's where this one came from. 30 years ago, it was bought from the Seattle Fire Department, drove and parked, and it sat there ever since and until now. Okay, so this HallScott engine is actually really cool because it has 12 spark plugs, has 6 on each side, and actually has 2 distributors for those. So there's one. The other one is right around here somewhere. Where's it at? Back behind us?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, right there. Okay.
2 coils.
Yeah. So it's got 12 spark plugs, 2 distributors. It's got 6 on each side, dual ignition, so it can run on 6 from either side at any given time, or both sides. So this HallScott engine actually has 5 3/4 inch bore and a 7-inch stroke. It's pretty massive. And this thing makes roughly 350 horsepower and real close to 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. That's just really impressive for the year, especially in a truck like this. So the starter is not engaging, which means we now get to pull it, see why it's not engaging. It's probably just stuck. Can't get it to twist out, which is cool. It's actually only 3 bolts. Should be pretty easy to get to and pull out. Probably really freaking heavy though. Look at this thing down there. But 3 bolts, pull that thing out, see why it's not engaging, and hopefully we can get it to engage and turn over today. Alright, so 2 bolts down here, and starter's ready to come out. But since I'm under here, let's get a little bit of video of how it looks under here. You know, things are still oily, greased up. That's pretty damn good. Cobwebs and all that. Yeah. It's like right there it is. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that.
The bolt. Nice.
Yep.
100 pounds of starter.
Woo. Yeah, look at that, all
Big boy.
rusted up in there.
Yeah. All right, set it down here on the bumper.
There we go.
Grab that steel.
Ooh, yeah, this
Motor actually doesn't look too bad.
is trash.
Yep, we'll have to get a new band.
This the band just goes around here. And that's how it.
Yeah, it's just a
Huh.
vent cover. So you can access the bushings and replace them
Easily, I guess.
serviceable.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. It looks good in there though. Oh,
Yeah.
I see some rust and stuff, but you know, not bad. Doesn't look
Yeah,
corroded.
Let's see if we can get. This was spinning, so it's just a matter of getting a screwdriver behind there and pushing it out.
All right.
Spray some. You see the rust in here from where it was sitting. Spray that liberally. Up around the top too, yeah. There you go. Patience.
You got
Brass hammer. Here it goes, Nick. Here it goes. It's free.
What? How'd you do that?
I just twisted the gear.
Yeah. It's not disengaging though. Okay, so got it free, spinning right. Put it back in. And this is the fun part. Oh no, I just cut my sweatshirt. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. Front threads are cool and all until you gotta wrench them down 49 times.
Yeah. All right.
All right, underneath. All right. Starter is back in. We're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so before we even turn over to start, we're gonna disconnect the fuel line going to the fuel pump so we don't try to suck nothing up through the old fuel filter. Make sure there's no junk in there. So we'll get that taken off and then see if she turns over. Starter's hooked up, disconnected the fuel line, took out the air filter, and let's see if she turns over.
All right, here we go. No ignition.
Yeah. All right. Look at that. A little slow. Yeah, but she's moving. Starter's working. Shit, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. Just those ones right there.
Those are
See if we can
okay.
Zoom in on it.
It's just these positive leads, it looks like.
They had cloth wrapped around them and
Yeah.
torn apart a little bit. One of the wires broke, yeah?
Yeah, this
It broke off of that thing right there.
lead broke. I think that's
That
the
right
coil distributor wire.
Okay.
And this is the other distributor wire. And then this would be your ignition positive. But the cloth is just
Yeah.
falling apart.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll have to do some rewiring.
All right.
Re-end, re-terminate the ends, reassemble, and then we can go on to the next check for ignition wiring. And then probably pull the distributor caps and clean the points.
Gotcha.
Always need that. All right.
All right. The inside is cloth.
Disintegrating.
And it just disintegrates, so. But past here it'll all be separate.
Okay. So there we got a little separation so that anything we do beyond this point, we don't have to worry about the connection
Yeah.
crossing.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that's low air, huh? Yeah. Okay. That was left.
Okay.
And I'll do right.
Yep.
So we got ignition power to both.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we got these wires redone up, looking all nice. We got the cap off. I'm gonna clean up this point right there. That should be good, and we got the other one off too. Back in here, it's a little harder to see, but there it is. This one's a little more dirty, but we'll clean it up and get it ready to go. Okay, yep, both are officially working. Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we got both coils working correctly, both distributor points cleaned up, put back together, ready to rock and roll. Got our makeshift gas line hooked up. Got a bottle of gas right there. We're gonna put it into the intake port right here. See if we can't get a sputter out of it. Okay,
Ignition on.
ignition's on.
Oh, let's check. Okay, throttle good.
Throttle's good.
Crank.
Oh, yeah.
Crank.
Okay.
Crank.
Yeah. Oh, now she's cranking even. She's cranking quicker now too.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, way to
It's almost
go.
half empty.
Go ahead.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Right on.
Yeah, it's pulling it up too. It almost had it to the little
Yeah.
ball there.
Yeah, it looks like we got fuel on this side.
A little bit.
It looks like it's full.
No.
there's
it came
nothing
up
in
to
it.
Oh yeah,
right
there's
here.
some right there.
So it's sucking, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it come back down to about right there. I didn't see it go all the way through, but
All right.
maybe it did.
Give me another crank. Let's go again. Hang on.
It's slipping a little bit.
Okay.
We need to get fuel up in that line.
Yeah.
You got her a little lubed up now, huh?
But she's cranking over much easier now.
I can't tell. Is
There's-
there any fuel
no,
in that
there's-
line?
there's nothing.
There's not. I saw it go up to here and then go back down. Every time you start, it gets about there.
Why don't you
Fill the line.
fill the line? Yeah. Okay, so we put the plug back in. We filled up this line, that part of the way, with fuel, so that we'll at least have some kind of draw from this, because we can't get this thing to unstick. And she should be pulling fuel from the fuel can now. Get a run out of it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna hold this camera.
Oh, yeah. She's rough. Ooh. Come on, girl. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go. Oh man. Yeah. Wow.
It ain't even shaking, man. Oh, man.
Oh wow.
Look how steady everything is.
Yeah, she's running smooth. Oh man.
Yeah. 60 years later.
Oh yeah.
That's just exhaust.
Yeah. Probably cobweb and stuff on the exhaust. Oh, no. Water. A little moisture on it, but I'm assuming that's probably just burning. Oh, I'm assuming it's probably just burning cobwebs and stuff off of the exhaust. Wow. Oh man. Yeah, give her a little throttle. Oh yeah. Oh, that calmed it right down too. Still smoking a lot over here, but it's just stopped burning off the exhaust. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. Turn it off. Turn it off. Shut it down. Oh, we blew something.
Yeah, that's a lot of oil.
Oh no.
Oil line?
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yep.
You got a,
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna overflow everything I got. It's that oil pressure line, I guarantee it. The one that runs right behind there.
Yeah.
See if
Yeah,
runs
yeah,
behind that heat shield?
I see it right back there. Fuck.
And it heats up and cools down, heats up, cools down, heats up, cools down. Well, we lubed the engine.
Oh man, that's a lot of oil.
could have been worse.
I guess so. Okay, so we got it running, but once it got up to oil pressure, it blew a line. Pretty fragile lines on this thing. So old, but we got a bit of a mess down here. See all that? So now we got to take off this line right over here, replace that. But you know, overall, started up fairly easy, ran good, sounded good. So all things considered, I think it's a win. Oil line right back in here, connects back up into here also. There's a bolt right there. Bolt right there, we're gonna take off to get back into there. We'll pull that line off and replace it. All right, so this is a line that we popped, and you can see it's pretty rotted and messed up. So we'll go ahead and get a new one of these, put it in, and hopefully we don't break more lines.
1-inch line, 80 psi, 3 gallons on the ground.
Yeah, look at this. This is oh yeah, that's the whole mess right there. No fun. So we got our new lines and replaced that one, the one that blew, and then also this other one that was next to it, just kind of precautionary. And right now we got them tied into a 90. So the thing is they go in here and then here and run oil through this. And this is actually an oil and water cooler. So coolant runs through here in like little lines, and then oil runs through a big line in the middle. And a bunch of water actually came out of this when we were looking at it. So we're worried that it might be rotted in there or you know, leaking. So we don't want water and oil mixing through that. So we bypassed that, and we're gonna pressure test it when we fill it up with water and put pressure in the radiator. And then we'll see if it leaks out. If any water leaks out of the oil tubes, then we're gonna have a problem with that. We'll end up having to bypass that as well and see what the deal with that is. But we got our oil lines, and all we got to do now is put in the oil fill and the dipstick, and then we're good. Okay, so it's all back together. Got our new hoses, oil fill back in line, dipstick back. It's a little low, so we definitely lost quite a bit of oil, but it's still on the dipstick. It's not looking too bad so far.
Ready?
I am ready. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. Wow. Yeah. Oil and stuff all over the exhaust pipe, so that's going to smoke for a while, but I see nothing leaking out of here now. Everything seems to be holding. Man, she fired up. Once she got a little bit of fuel, she fired right up too. Running a bit rough. Here. Hey man, this thing sounds cool. Running a bit unhappy right now. Yeah. Well, it's sucking, but not quite filling up all the way.
Redo that.
Redo this? Okay. We probably should have filled the line.
Yeah, this thing is just bad.
Burning a lot of oil off that. Someone had to go and blow a line. Well, hoses are fixed though. They seem to be holding well. We'll go ahead and see if we can't get it to get more fuel, and then we'll start it back up. We got our line hooked back up straight through, so we don't have to worry about that other thing. We're gonna go ahead and start it again. We'll get it started and we'll start putting some water in it, and that way we can let water run out onto the ground through the valves. We got this valve open back here. We want to see water coming out of that. I already explained a little bit about that. There is a valve in the back that we can open, and we'll probably open up that and let water run out of there. But we're just going to generally let it run some water through it, see how it runs and see how it sounds, and make sure there's no oil mixing with water or water getting in the engine.
Ignition on.
Yep. Pulling steady fuel, so that's good. Go ahead and start putting water in it. Okay, yeah, you got water coming out now. That's pretty gross. Brown.
Not gray.
What?
Not gray or black.
No, it's just brown. It's rusty. All right, it's pretty clear now.
Got water coming out that back system.
You do? Oh yeah. Yeah, we got water coming out of that. Oh, this one-handed isn't always the easiest, but. Oh, hey, come on now. Sludge coming out of that. That's what we're looking at. And that loud tick that you just heard is this manifold actually has 3 pieces and it expands. That's all clear. Still drawing plenty of fuel. Yeah, that's a valve right there. I can see it. There's a valve.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a valve right there. It's a big valve.
Okay. That one clean up in the back?
Yeah, they're both kind of looking the same, brownish. Still a lot of dirt in there, you know. 30 years of
Go ahead and
grind.
close it.
Okay.
Both of them.
Yep.
We'll see if we can figure out this one.
Okay. All right, so we got the radiator plug closed up. We're filling it up with water. We got both these plugs closed back up. We're gonna go ahead and run it again and then hope we have no leaks and then pressurize the system. Yeah, let's try it again. Oh, now it wants to work. It doesn't like you. Oh, okay, good. Well, she started right up. That's good. No tachometer, okay. That sucks.
I don't see any oil pressure gauge work
Or water temperature,
gauge.
no, nothing.
Looks like I might have a light on though.
Oh. Stay away from that thing, it doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I don't see anything coming out of the oil. What, 500? 480? That one seems kind of low. Hey, what do you know? All right. No, come on. Stop it. There we go. Oh, it's that one down there, I think. Air pressure's building pretty decently. We just want to make sure that this actually turns off. We don't want it building up towards 150 or nothing like that. It should cut off about 120. So as long as the cutoff goes, then that's fine. The sensor can have a fuss if it wants. Go ahead and listen to this.
Gears.
All right. New floor mats, huh? All right, you ready?
All clear.
Okay. Woohoo! Yep.
Hang on just a second.
Yeah, make sure we're clear. Do I even have throttle? I don't think my throttle works. Oh, it does. reverse, coming back. Ooh, yeah, she's touchy, bit touchy. Jumpy and torquey and just let me go. You wanna
No throttle, it just jumps.
you wanna move forward like 2 feet and it's like, yeah, okay. Oh. Well, it's well oiled. Yeah, 150 comes through the water. That's good. Okay. Temperatures look good. So she's running, she moves, she engages. We haven't pressurized the system yet, put the radiator cap on, but so far everything seems to be holding water. We don't have anything leaking. Our bypass job of the oil lines is working. Everything seems to be going well. Man, this thing sounds cool. Hey. Back cylinder, do you hear that noise? It sounds back there versus up there. I don't know if that's... It sounds louder than usual.
Yeah. That one would run a little on the cool side.
Let's see if you can even see it. Well, you can't even tell, but it can just barely shake. And this thing runs surprisingly smooth for how big and beastly this engine is. There's very little like vibration on it. Like it's very smooth. Quite impressive. I haven't tried the turn signals yet. All right, here, do left. Yep, that works. Right. Yep. I think the headlight switch is stuck, so I wouldn't. I think the headlight switch is stuck, so I don't know if we can mess with that. But are we? Oh yeah. So the alternator charging. Oh man, that's cool.
Cool.
Oh, we're holding right below 120.
Tack to work.
Yeah, why wouldn't the tack work? Isn't that mechanical?
Yeah. No, it might be disconnected or...
Yeah. Yeah, listen to it now. You can hear it. Yeah, right. Like it comes and goes a little bit.
We're a little low on oil, so...
That's true. Oh, we are. Again, she is a thirsty girl. Yeah, shut it down. Oh man. So just that right there was probably like 1.5 gallons of fuel. You run it for 10 minutes and then it's bone dry. Oh wow. All right, overall consensus.
Excellent.
Excellent.
We're on the right path.
That's water.
Overflow.
Yeah.
Don't see any major leaks.
No oil leaks, no water leaks.
Sounds good, a little bit of noise.
We do have to check the oil now
Yep.
that it's pressurized.
Make sure we ain't got no water. Give it a chance to drain down a little.
Yeah, we'll give it a little bit of time. Do need to put some more oil in it, but we don't want to fill it up with new oil if it's going to get anything in the oil currently. So, and hopefully some more oil will calm that valve train down a little bit.
Yeah, check your oil.
It does sound a little rough. Well,
Good color.
it was good color. There's not a lot on there.
Well, it only takes 6 gallons of oil.
So that looks good.
Yep.
It's quite low. It's probably 3 gallons low.
Yep.
I think you're right.
I think so.
10 seconds, 3 gallons on the ground. Oh boy.
Give it a couple seconds to drain down and we'll see where it sits.
Man, those manifold ticks was loud.
Yeah,
You revved
kind
it
of
up
scary.
Revved it up just a little bit, you hear bing. Is this like brass or is that just painted?
Yep, brass.
Like, look at that.
Brass covers. Those are water jacket covers.
Yeah, you should leave it brass. That thing looks cool.
Polish it up.
Yeah, who painted that? Just red and brass on there, you know? That looked cool. Hey, and this thing's not leaking. I see oil coming down out of it, heating up, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of the residue left over, but no water.
That's awesome.
Great frickin' sign.
Yeah, that's super cool. Well, we'll do an oil change and filter change and spray some stuff down for mobility.
Well, there is still some more to be done with this truck, but for right now, I think about at a stopping point. We got it running, it's moving. So we're gonna go ahead and park it where it's gonna be parked. And then I got something very special for you guys. So stay tuned. Wow, this thing looks cool. Okay, so this might actually be the coolest thing about this whole experience is this right here. Look at this. We got two of them. Yeah, so we ended up having two of them and they both run. So I did a video on the second one. This first one is truck number 9 and then this is truck number 10. We did the first one, got it running, and I was like, you know what? I have to do a video on this because this is too cool not to do. So stay tuned because we got twin sisters and they're awesome. So yeah, guys, that is about it for this first video. We do have two of them. This is the second one right here, truck number 9. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned because we got more coming.